Hi, how's it going? So before we get started, I just wanted to put it out there. I've been a little bit sick. I'm actually getting over the big C. I feel much better now. Fevers are gone. My voice is still a little bit raspy and I have this really annoying, lingering, just dry cough. So I have water here. You might hear me cough. I'm sorry. Yeah, let's get started. For today's video, I got a new bag when I went to Florida. So I wanted to share that with you guys and I wanted to prepare it. And so today I will be spraying it with my Apple Garde. This is a rain repellent. And so we will be doing that together. So let's get started. So I'm gonna share my new bag. I'm actually really excited. So dun dun dun, here she is. This is the Speedy 25 bandouliere. I love the classic monogram. I think it looks so classic. And you know, I'll be honest, I debated for a really long time. If you watch my other video, I actually got the Speedy 20 and I unboxed it. I shared it with you guys. I spent a lot of time thinking about it, and that bag, although it's a really good size, it's just a little bit too small for me because I already have the Nano. I did not feel the need to have two like little bags. In terms of the Speedy 20, the size is a little bit bigger than the Nano, but it's still small where I felt like I still needed to pick and choose what I wanted to take out of my emergency pouch to put in my bag. I'm just a bigger bag type of girl. So I actually returned it and I upsized it to this one. And this is the Speedy 25. This is in the really classic monogram with the vachetta leather, and this is the bandouliere version, so it comes with the shoulder strap. The vachetta leather is still really light. You can see it says made in France right there. It comes with this shoulder strap that is completely vachetta leather, and it also comes with the lock. So I'm not really doing an unboxing, but I did want to show you guys my new bag, and today's video I wanted to prepare it because there is a lot of vachetta on here that makes me really nervous, but also at the same time, I love the look and I can appreciate that the vachetta, it will patina over time, and I love it when it still looks really light like this, but also I just think it'll be really cool in a couple of years as it starts to get darker. It will continue to show the history of the bag. But in the meantime, I'm going to be spraying it today with this. So just a little bit about this. This is the Apple brand Apple Garde. I got this on Amazon for $17, and the description on the website is that this forms an invisible protective layer over your product, specifically over leather. You can also use this on suede materials. It's supposed to protect against water spots, grease, body oils, coffee, wine, all these other dangers to your goods is what the description says. It states that it will not leave any sticky, gummy residue. It won't alter the color or the shade of your products. And the description says that you can use it on all your favorite products. So from handbags to shoes to wallets, belts, furniture, and more is what this says. I have used this on my other Louis Vuitton bags with vachetta leather. So I just wanted to take a moment and kind of show you my current bags. My other two, I have a mini pochette and my Neverfull that has vachetta leather that I sprayed this. It's been about probably over a year since I have sprayed both of those, and I just wanted to show you what it looks like. And this is just my experience with my bags. Obviously, everyone has their own things, but I just wanted to show you in case you were debating on spraying your bag. So the first one up, this is my Louis Vuitton mini pochette in the monogram, and so you can see there's this little tab right here. That's what the front of the vachetta looks like, and then on the back, that's what it looks like. And I have sprayed this with this Apple Garde a couple of times now. Just looking at it, it still looks pretty light, and I do not see any water stains or anything like that. And then I pulled out my Neverfull GM, and I have also sprayed the vachetta leather on this a couple of times. Again, it's been over a year since I last did it. It is starting to have this really pretty like patina color. So there's the handles. You can see along the top of the bag with all of the vachetta. Here's the other big part of the handle. And then even up here, let me see if I can show you these handle parts just so you can see. It still looks really nice and even. And I don't really see any big water stains or spots or anything like that. And then here's what it looks like on the back with these handles And there's the other side. In the past, there was some water spots like here on this part, but I think it's just as it started to patina and get a little bit darker, now I can't really appreciate the water spots. So I don't know if it's from having the Apple Garde or if it's just a natural patina process. But like I said, right now looking at it, I don't see any water spots on it. And even these little cinching things on the side, they look pretty good. I don't see any major water spots or anything. There's that part. Like, it just looks really nice, and it's starting to get that really honey golden patina color that I think is really pretty. And then I'll show you this other side as well. You can see up right there, there's the vachetta leather part. And then here is the cinching strap. And then there's the other side. So overall, I think it looks really good. I've been really happy and pleased with using the Apple Garde. I haven't had any negative experiences. And so because of that, I wanted to spray my new Speedy with it. The directions on how to use this, it says to spray it on a clean and dry leather or suede item. It says hold the can 6 to 9 inches away from it and spray in a sweeping motion. And then you're supposed to let it dry for 30 minutes and then repeat. And then it says treat periodically. It doesn't give any specific time frame or anything else like that. Personally, for me, with my 2 current vachetta items, I've probably sprayed each of them maybe twice in the past 2 years. So I don't spray it often, but it just gives me a little peace of mind when I do put this on my products. The other thing, before we get started, I will show you as I'm spraying it what I personally do, but a couple of things that I did want to mention for you guys if this is your first time. You'll see I will get paper towels and I will cover up the non-vachetta parts and just try and focus and spray on the vachetta and not on the canvas. When I was spraying my Neverfull in the past, I remember getting the Apple Garde on the canvas and it made it like wet and shiny looking, but I was able to take the paper towel and just wipe it off the canvas, and it did not stain my canvas or anything else like that. The other thing that I remember from the last time that I used this product is when I sprayed the vachetta leather, it did make my vachetta leather look darker, but once it dried, the vachetta leather went back to the lighter color. And so that's just something that you should be aware of before you start. So that's pretty much it. So yeah, let's get started. All right, so I have it all set up here on a little table. I just put paper towels down, and then I'm going to start with the 3 straps that the bandouliere version comes in. I just went ahead and took apart the 3 straps. And so like this strap has this gold part. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to cover up this gold part over here. I'll probably spray this, leave it for a little bit, and move on to the next one, and I'll do all one side first, and then I'll flip it over and do the other side. This is almost all gone, so I actually hope I have enough to do the whole bag. So let's see. And I'm here in my living room, so I have my windows open just for ventilation, just FYI. And so I'm just going to spray a little bit. Okay. Okay, so there's the first one, the next one. Do this last one. I feel like it's almost out. Let me zoom in and I'll show you what it looks like, because I got a little bit, I was a little heavy-handed and it's actually going away, but there were a little bit of some wet spots. But let me show you what it looks like up close. This is after I just sprayed it, just so you can see what it looks like. But I feel like the wet spots already kind of dried by the time I grabbed the camera and moved it over for you guys. And there's the third one. Okay, I'm just gonna flip it over and we will do the back. Hopefully I don't run out. I feel like I'm almost out. Okay, now hold on. Let me hurry and show you because now you can see some of the wet spots. This is the back. You can kind of see like right here. It is darker. And there's the last little piece. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave it here for about 30 minutes and let it dry, and then I'll move on to the handbag. So now we're moving on to my Speedy, and I'm just gonna start here with these chaps on the side. And I know this is super scientific, but what I'm doing is I just ripped a couple of pieces of paper towels, did my best to kind of cover up the canvas, and I'm just gonna try to spray it, and I'll show you what it looks like when it gets on the canvas. I feel like it's almost all gone. It's a little hard trying to do it one-handed. You can see how I have some spots there. We'll just let that dry. All right, now I'm gonna try to spray the handle here. I'm really almost out of this. Let me flip it over, and I'll do this side. Okay. Hopefully, let me show you. So there's some shiny residue here that I got on the canvas. I don't know if you can appreciate it, but all I do is I just wipe it off, and that's pretty much it. And let me just show you. It hasn't fully dried yet because it's only been a few minutes, but those dark spots that I got like down here, I can't see them anymore. It just like quickly absorbs. So I'm gonna flip it over and do the same thing on the other side, but I'm gonna try to leave that part out. Okay. Just try to. This is like almost all gone, so it's not spraying evenly. I'm just gonna wipe off the canvas. What I think I'm gonna do is I think I'll spray it as much as I can today, and I'll probably have to order another one. But now let's do this part. Do my best. You know what? I'm just gonna spray it and then I'll try to wipe it. Oh, can you see that big spot right there? I think I'm almost all gone. I think it's almost out. It's like not spraying even at all. Let me just wipe off the canvas. You can see I made a big spot right there. I'll show you what it looks like after it dries again. I think I'm like on the very last like 2 drops left in the can. It's like big spots now. All right, I think the can is done, which is unfortunate, but I'll just reorder a new one, but that's what it looks like. I'll show you the handles. Again, it hasn't been 30 minutes, but in those chaps, I don't see any spots or anything. You know what other area that I want to be sure? I want to get the underside of here because I feel like that's where, when it's held by the handles, that's where I feel like a lot of the stains are, like when it's held like this. So I'm going to try to spray this underside with whatever is left here in this little can, which is hardly anything. And then I can do the other side. Let me show you what it looks like. That big spot is gone. It hasn't dried back down to the lighter color yet. And then here's what the other side looks like with all those spots. So that's what the 2 sides look like. These are just setting out to dry, and then now I have my little Speedy. All right, so that was a minor bit of a fail because I ran out of the Apple Garde before I finished spraying the whole bag, but that's pretty much what I do. I'm going to order a new can, and I will respray that. I'll probably respray my Neverfull and my mini pochette as well, but I just wanted to make a video and show you what I do and kind of update you. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a good day. Stay healthy, stay safe, and I'm really looking forward to summer. So yeah, I hope you're doing well. Have a good rest of the week. Bye.